I'm Kimberly Winkle. I live in Tennessee, and I think my work is mostly known for a lot of color and pattern and a combination of wood-turned elements and rectilinear forms. Well, when I heard about the theme, I thought about it, and I was thinking of change, of modern versus traditional, and I was really inspired by the vernacular forms here and the shingles and the use of pattern present by overlapping the wooden elements. So that's what inspired my design. So the form that I'm making is a table that has a real straight rectilinear, or vertical and horizontal. And so to contrast that, I have the wood-turned legs. And then also change, I'm going to be covering these surfaces with some slats that are painted to sort of reference the shingles that are on all of the structures here. So a sort of a modern interpretation of the traditional forms. I think wood design is interesting because we're all using traditional techniques in new, adventurous, non-traditional ways. It helps sort of expand people's understanding of the material and the possibilities of the material. What I really like about this one is that we're in such a beautiful location and that we're surrounded by nature. And for me, that was really inspirational in the shape of the piece that I designed for change. And I think also for the concept of change, being in this location in the open air museum is really wonderful to be able to see the long history of working with wood in these structures, and then how we can bring it together into a contemporary piece. So I chose this color that's called driftwood, coincidentally. It's warm and it's earthy and it mimics wood. And then the red underneath just provides a little bit of extra warmth. And also it's sort of inspired by, as we walk around, the grounds, we can see like things starting to grow because it's springtime. And so it sort of signifies promise and hope. Personally, I think for my work it's important to honor tradition and honor techniques and to make sure I can do my best to create something with a high level of craftsmanship. But at the same time, I don't want to repeat things that have been done for 100 years. I want to borrow some of those proportions and maybe borrow some of those techniques, but find a way to use them in a way that speaks my own aesthetic language and expanding the people's understanding of it, and also stretching and expanding and realizing all the different possibilities that the material possesses. And I think our group is a great example of all of that. I think change in order to maintain relevancy. If we're doing the same thing over and over and over again, people stop looking and they stop noticing. So I think we need to change and put our own perspectives into the material and express ourselves. And through that, it becomes unique and individual, and people look at it and they notice it, and so it maintains viability and relevancy.